My name is Kamari Carter Hawkins, and thank you, Asha, for inviting me. I'm so excited to be here. Congratulations to the launch party. Woo woo! Yes, amazing. Once again, Kamari Carter Hawkins. I'm the author of Death by Comb and Write Back to You, which is a guided journal for writing yourself back into your life. And so, yes, I'm excited. So I'm going to share a poem tonight called Questions for the Hearts. And for a reference, do everybody remember this picture? It's black and white, printer issue. But the young black boy that was crying holding a police officer. His name was Devontae Hart. Him and 5 of his siblings were adopted by a Caucasian couple up in Portland, Oregon, and shortly after drove them off a cliff in Mendocino, California. Nobody knew about it. I'm talking about it. So this is my poem questioning if I could ask that couple these questions. Questions for the hearts. Why did you adopt Devontae, Hannah, Sierra, Marquise, Abigail, and Jeremiah just to drive them off of a cliff? What did it mean to add 6 threads of chestnut, bronze, amber, ginger, cinnamon, and russet to your blanched linen? Was it your goal to stitch shreds of their skin into your life so you'd have more color? Didn't you live in rainy Oregon and on sunny days kept them inside? Did you not know that melanin, the golden graffiti etched in mastery in our skin, needs sun too? Was it your experiment to see if they'd melt and fade into a taste more palatable? Haven't you heard that our gold is just absorbed skin, absorbed sun? Didn't you know that's why black children are just a tad more energetic than others? How come you didn't know that trapped energy will burst out of any confinement if it has to? Did that become too much for you? I heard little Hannah went to the neighbor's house begging for food. Did you forget to feed them? I heard you had a garden. What did you cook for them? Did you give them organic collard greens? Did you make them right with neck bone vinegar and worship like their grandma made? Did you take them from her? Did DPSS make it easy for you? Why did you need 6 black children? Were there not enough of yours? What message were you sending to your friends? Was this something you boasted about beaming over wine and cheese, or gleamed to your church in a display of serving your Savior, being a Savior? I heard you homeschooled them. What did you teach them? How did you celebrate Black History Month? Did you dig deep past the second Google search page to find the unsung heroes? Did you tell them about slavery, life before slavery? If so, how did they respond? Did they have a moment of resentment towards you? All black kids do when they first hear about slavery, so come on, tell me, did they resent you? Did you respond or stand in silence in efforts to salvage your white fragility? What did you tell them? Did you tell them about Minnesota, about your domestic abuse case? Did you tell them that you pled guilty and the case was still dismissed? Did you tell them about privilege, white police privilege? On the day Devontae embraced that officer, did you wonder if the tears cascading down the pyramids of his cheeks were to build a bridge or a cry for help to cross it away from you? You ever asked him why he was crying, or left him alone to wipe the war off of his face? What did you do? Did you say anything? What did you tell them as you were driving off of the cliff? Did you tell them you loved them? Or did you yell obscenities before their flesh broke into glitter across the ocean rocks? Did you have a confessional, lay your sin down at their feet? As your wheels left gravel to take a chance at flight, did you look at their faces? Were they asleep, awake, half plunge, or screaming all the way? Did that turn you on? Did you orgasm on the way down? I want to know. What did you say in that van? Did you howl in regret, apologize to them, to God, your emulation? Did you know that the news reporters are saying they can't find tire or brake marks? Did you know they are saying it may not have been intentional? Did you know Your white privilege is so strong that it is working for you beyond your death, your homicide. March 28th, that was the day. March 28th, just remember that date. I think you just gotta talk about it because the news, they just, oh, this happened, and moving forward, you know, it's like, no, this is wrong. But, okay, so I'm gonna move on. So this next poem, this I'm gonna share too. So this next one is called Mother, May I? And this is a response to 7 years ago, I was diagnosed with Graves' disease, and this affects your thyroid. Missy Elliott has it, and I was told that I would die and I wouldn't have kids and all of this, blah, blah, blah. So I just wrote about the whole thing about motherhood. Many chilly mornings, when frost collected at the tip of my nose, I arise, waltz to the restroom and to the mirror. I stick out my belly, wishing on twinkled stars, teething rings, onesies, pretending to be expecting. I rub my desired magic 8-ball tummy, imagine the floating white triangle granting me a baby. I see that triangle mold into a square crib, then a square home where my family will grow, and my husband, William, will lead, and always love. It is these daydreams, these longings, mental holograms that push me past the maybes, can we's, can I's. These realistic dreams are the fuel that lets me know motherhood will soon be mine. Thank you so much.